When you think of horror games, you probably imagine zombies, blood, haunted houses, maybe something like Resident Evil or Dead Space. But what if I told you one of the most terrifying games ever has none of that? No gore, no guns, and no monsters that look like demons. Just water, depth, silence, and the unknown. You boot up Subnautica, and you're greeted with a beautiful alien ocean teeming with life. It looks like paradise until you dive a little deeper. That's when it hits you. Subnautica isn't just a survival game, it's one of the most effective horror games ever made, and it never had to call itself one. Subnautica isn't just a survival game, it's a psychological horror experience, one that doesn't need to scare you with what you see, but with what you can't see. This is why Subnautica isn't just a survival game, it's horror done right. Subnautica opens with peace. After your spaceship crashes, you surface to a gorgeous alien sea world. Vibrant coral, glowing fish, gentle waves. It's relaxing. For a while, it feels like a sci-fi version of Animal Crossing underwater. But that calm, it's a mask. And the deeper you dive, the more you realize that paradise is just a thin layer above a nightmare. It's kind of like a dream that starts off serene, but slowly turns into something darker. Except you can't wake up. The first hour of the game is pretty calm. You gather resources, build your base, admire the scenery. But even then, there's a subtle unease. The deeper you go, the darker it gets, literally and metaphorically. It's not jump scares or gore, it's the fear of the unknown. The ocean floor is pitch black. Your oxygen is low. Your scanner pings. Something moves. Here's what makes Subnautica terrifying. Thalassophobia, the fear of deep water. It's primal, and the developers use that against you. There are creatures down there, massive ones, and the game never tells you what's coming. No map, no weapons. You're alone in a place where humans were never meant to be. The deeper you go, the darker it gets, literally and psychologically. Visibility drops, the music fades into distant, haunting tones. Your oxygen runs lower, faster. Shadows move below you. It's here where Subnautica begins to reveal what it really is. It's not just survival, but a fear of the deep. You don't know what's beneath you. You can't always hear it, but it is for sure, definitely there, watching. But it's such genius game design as well. The game never jump scares you cheaply. Instead, it builds dread. Every deeper dive feels like a gamble, and that's what makes it effective. You scare yourself because your brain fills in the blanks. Your brain does not know what lies ahead, or below in this case. You just have to kind of figure it out on your own, see what happens, and maybe you'll have to change your pants at the end of the day, who knows. Subnautica doesn't scare you with gore or scripted frights. It scares you with literal pressure. Like literal pressure. You start in the shallows, but the game gently pushes you into deeper, darker areas. Suddenly, you're 300 meters down. Your vehicle creaks under pressure. Visibility is near zero. You hear something groan in the distance. something big, and you realize something. That is no combat music playing. There's no warning. You're not in control. Unlike games like Resident Evil, where you prep for every encounter, Subnautica doesn't tell you what's coming. It just lets it happen. Subnautica's sound design is masterful. You'll hear something screaming in the distance and panic, even if you can't see it. And sometimes, you never do. It taps into a fear few games even try to reach. Existential dread. You are not the apex predator here. You are prey. The developers of Subnautica understood something crucial. Fear isn't about what you see. It's about what you hear and don't hear. You'll hear a Reaper Leviathan before you ever see it. It's a low growl, a hum if you will. Your heart races. Do you dive? Do you hide? Or do you turn around and swim back? It's audio storytelling at its best. Minimalist, purposeful, and it gets under your skin. To summarize, it's the fear of presence. The game is filled with large, open spaces, and that openness becomes oppressive. It's a terrifying kind of loneliness. Here's another genius move. Subnautica doesn't give you a gun. You can't shoot your way out. You survive by being clever, prepared, and cautious. This design choice makes encounters more intense. Every decision matters. Every journey is a calculated risk. You're not the warrior here. You're a researcher, a visitor. The ocean is not yours. You are the intruder. In most games, fear fades the moment you're armed, but here you're never actually armed. Subnautica doesn't give you a gun, it gives you oxygen tanks and a flashlight. Even the stasis rifle, which can freeze creatures, just buys you time. You're not a hero. You're an intruder in a world that doesn't want you and definitely doesn't need you. The design philosophy is survival through avoidance, not confrontation. That changes the entire psychology of gameplay. As you descend into the game's lore, you discover it's not just survival, it's science fiction horror. Alien viruses, long-dead civilizations, and creatures so massive they're almost mythological. The more you understand the game's story, the smaller you feel, and somehow that makes it even more beautiful. Subnautica borrows from cosmic horror. It's not about ghosts or gore, it's about encountering things beyond your understanding. Alien life forms, long-dead civilizations, a disease with no cure, and one terrifying truth. You are so small, so breakable, and no one is coming to save you. The story builds slowly. You scan ancient alien tech, you read data logs, you discover you're infected with a virus. You're not just surviving anymore. You're unraveling a mystery on a planetary scale. This is cosmic horror in disguise. No eldritch gods, but the same sense of scale. Indifference, vastness, a reminder that you are insignificant. In the end, you don't beat Subnautica. You endure it. You understand it, and maybe, if you're lucky, you escape it. That moment, lifting off and seeing the ocean fall away, feels like more than just finishing a game. It feels like surviving something. Like waking up from a long, terrifying, beautiful dream. Subnautica is a rare kind of horror. It doesn't scream at you, it whispers. It's the fear of pressure, of darkness, of knowing you're not alone and that whatever is out there isn't afraid of you. It's not just survival, it's not just sci-fi, it's horror done right. If you have enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and also, if you could do me a quick favor, let me know down below in the comments section what's the scariest moment you have had in Subnautica. Or are you still too afraid to go deeper? Thanks for watching.